Lululemon is getting absolutely smashed. This stock is clothing and brand sort of stock, sort of like Nike, and they sell a lot of things usually catered at women as well as men, to be fair. Let's actually look at some of the fashion and things that they sell. Wow, they're actually a rip-off. But people decide to buy it and spend their hard-earned money on this brand. Because people love to buy branded items, and Lululemon is one of them. So it is usually for and targeted to the middle to upper class. That's the sort of people who like to buy this sort of apparel, and it is a proper clean website. A water bottle for £35. That's not the point. The point is, as long as they're getting sales, that's the main thing. But on the daily, it's getting smashed, like I say, down. And on the maximum time frame, it literally looks like it's been smoked. It looks like there's nowhere else to go. And don't get me wrong, things like this can actually go to zero, but they are making good revenue, and half of that is profit. It's just the earnings today were missed, and by a lot. So the sales were missed. So what the earnings beat. So the earnings were beat today. So Lululemon shares experienced a notable decline, dropping 15.88%, which is mad. They expect to achieve earnings of $2.85 per share on 2.54 billion in sales. However, the company surpassed earning projections with same-store sales saw modest growth of 1%, contributing to an overall 7% increase in total revenue. Despite earnings per share dipping by 5p, this decline was smaller than anticipated. So what's the problem? Attributed some Lululemon's challenges to underperformance in the US market, though he noted encouraging momentum in international regions. So maybe they're going to focus more on internationals rather than American products, which are getting tariffed anyway. The guidance provided by Lululemon for Q3 indicates a slower pace for growth, with sales projected to grow between 3 and 4%. So people are looking at immediate short term, but you need to look a little bit longer term. Because if you're looking short term, you're just going to sell like everyone else. I actually doubled down today. I'm down on this. I'm down a lot in one day. It's kind of crazy. 18% is mad. But I doubled down. Because the fundamentals haven't changed. The forecasted EPS for the upcoming quarter ranges from $2.18 for the full fiscal year, reach up to 11 billion, with earnings per share estimated. Okay, that's good. So they're still aiming for higher. From a valuation perspective, it's currently deemed significantly undervalued. And if you look at the PE ratio for Lulu, and this isn't me telling you to buy it because it could still go to zero, like I say. I'm just saying the PE ratio. The last time we saw this kind of PE ratio, when was that? 2020. COVID. Wow. Actually, the PE's actually never been at this level before. Wow. Wow. That's good news to me. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I don't know why. P ratio. Wow, bro. I might have to put a little bit more in. Financial strength is underlined. 7.56, suggesting financial stability. Additionally, the company's operating margin and return on investment is good. The only thing I do want to know with Lululemon, what is their cash flow? So how much cash are they holding? Financial holdings. Lulu free cash flow. Do I have to check the AI mode for this? I think you need to use Google's AI mode. Or is it going to give me? Free cash flow is 1.583 billion. Cash flow. Are they in debt? Let's check. Major debt and maintains a very healthy balance sheet. That's all I need to know, man. Debt to equity ratio, a low ratio, indicates a more conservative financial strategy and a stronger financial decision. That looks good. Everything looks good, man. Total assets versus liabilities of 3.3 billion. High interest coverage ratio and a strong Z-score indicating very low bankruptcy risk. That's all I need to see, and you need to ignore the social media hype. Now this needs to hold, consolidate around this area, then target $220. Hopefully we can see that moving forward, because it looks like a descending wedge, and these usually break to the upside, although currently it looks like it wants to go down. So hopefully this shouldn't last long. Hopefully we don't see more pain indicated by the COVID crash, about $131. That's what we saw in COVID. This is actually a massive drawdown, man. How much of a drawdown is this? It's actually crazy. A 67% decline on a stock is mad. On the weeklies, it dusted. The weekly, it looks dusted. What about on the monthly? It looks absolutely cooked. On the 4-hourly, it looks cooked. So maybe, hopefully, we see some positivity for Lululemon moving forward, eh? That would be nice. Because it just looks dead.